Good morning, I'm Chip.
Hey, good morning, I'm Steve.
I'm Marion.
George.
Paul.
Carrie.
Bobby.
Jason.
Bob. Connor.
And this is
Chip's
Chip's Garage.
Hey, Chip, excuse me for 1 minute.
What?
Is this the whole neighborhood? Did you invite the whole neighborhood?
Well, no, you're the one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We're getting them to come in, right? Hey, you got a special guest today that you got to introduce
Yes,
right away
yes,
here.
yes.
So
Come on up.
come on up.
This is one of my students, awesome student, been around in my class for 3 years, doing awesome, getting ready to take the ASC test, and we invite him today. Say hi to Connor, everyone. And he's a gearhead. This is one of the young guns that we want to get in the trade. And
Yeah.
actually, I just let him use it, take the Hell Key for a little ride there for about 2 feet.
Yeah, I seen him. I was surprised. I was like, ah! No. How was it? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah,
so
fun. We're trying to get the young and everybody.
Well, we need to say this, and we say this in a lot of videos, because we get different comments again about, we're not professionals and all this. And again, I'll say it. We don't claim to be know-it-alls and professionals. The reason we do these videos is for people like this right here, people like this right here, people who love the cars. Right. And the younger generation that really doesn't know about them. So we're here simply to share these cars. If viewers have comments or corrections, we're wide open to it.
We've been listening
so
to them.
We're just here to educate people about these cars to keep this going. That's why we're here. So we thank you for all the comments. We thank everybody for liking the channel. We're getting a lot of followers and things are going crazy.
I mean, I'm going places. Oh yeah, I think I seen you on YouTube. And,
and
a guy after 20 years, he hasn't seen me in 20 years, says, I saw you on YouTube. I dug your number up and awesome. So he has a 69 Camaro pace car he wants to bring us.
So that's cool. So you're a celebrity now.
Want my autograph? Want my autograph?
Well, come on, let's go look at this car today. So come on, Connor, go with us.
Hey, Bob. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
We're all going to go in and then we're going to come back out.
All right, so Connor, what do you think about the garage, buddy?
It's amazing.
Yeah? What's your favorite part about it?
All the cars and all the lists.
Just all of it, huh?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite car you want one day?
Probably the truck.
Oh, the old truck? That's our cameraman's truck.
Yeah.
He said he'll fight you over it.
Hey, call him Uncle Chip and he'll put you in the wheel. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
All right, come on, George and Miriam. Show us what you got here today.
Connor, come on over and you can be part of it and check it out with us. And
this is a 1969 Pontiac GTO, 400 4-speed car. About 350 horse, all factory. And to our surprise, it's a true survivor.
Yeah.
We purchased it out of Gateway in Kansas.
Yeah.
And Mary and I had some health issues and we were struggling with terms in the car. And finally, we just looked at each other and we said, this car's meant for us. So we pulled the trigger on it.
Now, how long have you owned this?
I think we purchased it in the end of September, first part of October.
Okay.
Of this last year?
Yeah.
So you just okay.
We're basically Oldsmobile folks.
Yeah.
For many, many years. We have the Roadrunner, but this is our first GTO. So if we get something incorrect, it's an honest mistake.
Yeah, no problem. And you'll remember them from one of our previous videos with the Roadrunner and the Charger. And so we're so thankful to have you guys back again. So now, one thing that I noticed right away, and I love a lot about the front of this car, of course, it's got the hideaway headlights, which is nice. They're beautiful. They flip up. And I really like the running lights and the blinker lights. They're very unusual and got class to them because Pontiac was a little classier, right?
Right.
So it really was more of a gentleman's muscle car as well, right? Am I correct in saying that? Yeah.
And speaking of gentlemen, it's got air in this thing.
I know. Well, this is actually a very rare car.
Very, very rare what he's told us.
And the paperwork you have for it is phenomenal. And let's just make a point to the viewers about that, and most of you know this, but keep the paperwork, right? Yes. Everything, brochures, stickers, it doesn't matter. Anything you can find on your car. And you can go online today and find some stuff for your car too.
Pontiac's good about that, I hear.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Pontiac Historic Society and all that.
Yeah.
And what I would do is take a second with the camera and just get a shot of the plate from California.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And we're going to reference that later on when we go through the paperwork.
Oh, wow.
Great. Now, this is called, Miriam,
An Enduro.
an Enduro bumper. So the commercial was, tell them about the commercial.
The commercial was previous to that, the year, and actually the year before, with white coats, and what they were doing is they had crowbars, and they were trying to smash it.
Yep.
And it was one of the features is that it's flame proof, oil proof,
I remember that.
indestructible.
Yeah. So it was a braking sort of edge safety type thing, right?
And then in '69, what they did is they still had the Enduro bumper, but they didn't have an option for chrome. Where the year 4, you could actually have chrome.
Oh, chrome. Yeah.
Well, not a whole chrome bumper, but chrome options for. Yeah, there was different places you could have chrome.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm new to this.
But that's the beginning of your.
But this is something that no chrome.
Yeah.
An option.
I always love these hoods, Steve.
Yeah, I do too.
With it. Now, these are non-functional.
Are they non-functional? Okay.
Yeah.
And the story behind that part of the car is the original purchaser, he ordered it in November of '68, and he wanted a Ram Air 3 car, but he couldn't get them for whatever reason. The factory wasn't producing, couldn't get the parts, whatever the reason was.
Yeah.
So, my God, it would have been a Ram Air 3 car had he been able to order.
Yeah, but again, once we look at this paperwork, this car is really, really cool. Now, do you know the difference in a Ram Air 3 car?
Horsepower. And I believe it has different heads.
Heads or head gaskets,
and
I think,
an intake is different.
So basically just the motor. Was there any difference in the carburation or anything like that? It was just the air intake. Do you know, Steve?
I would think it's just the top end.
Yeah. All right. So any of our viewers that are especially into Pontiac, again, we don't claim to be professionals. Hey, enlighten us. Put some comments on our page. Let us know. George and Miriam would like to know.
And also, they came with tacks on the hood. Some of them were an option.
Yeah.
Was that? And this year? They had the little round tack.
Well, the judges came with that option.
Judges? Okay.
You could get that option on this.
Yeah, you could actually get that option on quite a few cars. I saw one on a Tempest. They just ordered
Pontiac.
it. But but they hardly ever worked well. Hardly ever.
No, they always fogged up and water got in them. Yeah. Now, Connor, is this your other uncle here?
No.
Well, I mean, you want to get the car, don't you?
Sure.
Okay, call him uncle.
So he is your uncle.
Come on, nephew. Come on.
But I really love this. And we talked about what GTO is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, the grand one is one of the, and the other one was gas, tires, and oil.
Yeah. That was
the official name.
But the official name is that one.
Gran Turismo Optimago.
Which means the grand one.
Okay.
Gran Turismo Optimago.
Right,
Okay.
which means the grand one, but was also a race. Is that right?
Yes, and also it went with the production
The
number.
Optimago I probably messed up.
Okay.
Well, it's all right.
Yeah.
Again, we're not professionals. We just love it.
We know it as a goat, a tiger,
GTO.
a tank.
Yeah.
Tony
That's
the
right.
Tiger, wasn't it?
That's
and
right.
the goat was so famous that's when they made the Judge Opson.
And then in the Olds Club, we call that Go to Olds GTO.
Yeah.
You eventually go to Olds. So.
Yeah, awesome. So these are, so this car is original pretty much.
Very close to, there's been a few things added, but not a lot changed. I mean, it may have had a repair here and there, but it's never been totally repainted.
Right.
I mean, the body's rough.
Don't.
Right.
Yeah. Not rough.
112,000?
112,000.
Now, has the motor been rebuilt or anything or freshened?
No.
Really?
That's
wow,
interesting.
That's awesome.
I do have a log, and I looked at the log, and we'll go through that. There's a log that the original owner started at 19 or 15 miles somewhere.
Wow.
And it's right up. Pretty
we got to get to the paperwork.
Yeah.
Anyway, those are the
14-inch
original
tires.
Yeah. Go ahead and show them there with the, these are trim, called beauty rings or trim rings that pop on. And these would have been the original wheels.
And what does...
Not the original tires.
No, but the original wheels.
What does PMD stands for?
Pontiac Motor Division.
Pontiac Motor Division.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Look at this inside.
Now
Avocado
it's got double
green.
mirrors for $69 on the
good.
door mirrors, which is nice.
Look at this. Look at this.
He added that one on the side.
So he added the one over there.
Yeah. And then this is rare to have this trim still in place.
Yeah.
No, that's original.
Come on in here. Look at
it
this.
was common.
And look how it's bolted in. Look at this. It's not hit and
That's
pinch
the reason it wasn't restored.
Yeah.
They toss them, and a lot of guys said that they did more
Look at
damage,
this.
frankly, than they helped.
Yeah.
Well, they would scrape the paint.
Like There you
Right.
go. See, on the edge.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but it's still there, and which
That's awesome. Well, nowadays you just buy that plastic, stuff that
right?
just sort of glues
and,
over it.
and it melts when it gets hot. It melts all the glues. Yeah. You know, I don't have any special stories about GTOs. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't have anything special.
It's
on it,
okay.
But
Well,
this is special here today.
There you go.
Well, in '69, the GTO, what they did is they did away with the coupe,
Yeah.
and then completely, and shunned the side view windows, and made it just the
hard top.
hard
Hard
top
top.
and the convertible.
Wow.
Come on in
Okay.
here.
Completely
Come on.
high above.
That's great
Oh.
to know. Don't you love Miriam? You know what a car woman, man.
She's great.
Freaking awesome. Car women, come on, show yourself.
We got
here,
a lot
man.
of them out there.
Stand up. We love having you guys. A lot of things in here you want to show us because here's some rare options, and go ahead and point them out.
That
for us,
is
George.
rare.
It's a 404-speed, as I stated earlier. It has air conditioning, all factory, power windows.
Down here.
Has
Look at that.
rear speaker on an AM radio, single rear speaker. And what's been added to it is the tilt wheel has been added.
That's nice.
And then a power trunk release in the glove box has been added. And the interior, from what we understand, is basically all original. And another rare option is the passenger seat reclines.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
Never
And
knew that.
the way
Never
we
do that.
determined
Wow.
what was original, what isn't, is we'll get to later. I've got the original window sticker.
Unbelievable.
So we could tell
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that's been added. We could tell.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now you said this was also the rally gauge package.
And the rally gauge was an option. It's
Right.
a window
Wow.
sticker, and that's
Right.
you could see the temperature.
Right in there, get a
and the
good view.
fuel,
Of those.
And the
and
original
oil
steering
pressure,
wheel and all
then,
that, and the
then there's
gauges.
speedometer, and then the tax all the way on the bottom.
All that
Right.
all original up there. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So an AC 4-speed electric windows, and then
400.
all the other stuff. He said,
Yeah.
"What? I mean, a very rare car."
Very
so
rare car.
let's get back.
Posi rear end.
Posi safety track.
Oh,
Yeah,
safety
I think
track?
It's 323.
Okay. Good.
323. Good,
And-
well,
and-
good highway
corrected
gear.
on that.
Yeah.
And we always talk about this.
Yeah.
Look at this, how beautiful it is. Look
Oh,
at this,
yeah.
Connor. You don't see
Lot of
cars
right
like this,
work.
don't you? Go over to my car. Find this on my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, look down the side here, all
Oh,
the way
it's
down at the
beautiful.
lines. I mean, what a gorgeous design of this car.
Well,
You just don't see them anymore
Yeah.
like this. You know?
Actually, I had a custom S.
Okay.
I had a custom S, which nobody ever seen one. It's like this, same body,
Yeah,
but it's custom
yeah,
S.
That's
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah. I didn't know what it was. I bought it for $700.
And
Look.
this is neat. The
I was
side
just going to
I
show that.
like that.
Now,
I'm
does
not
that
even
light
getting a shot
up
of
or
this.
no, or just
Oh, yeah.
reflect? Oh, so this
Yeah,
lights
lights
up?
says GTO in there.
Wow.
I love it. It's just
So it's
style.
Yeah.
Style. What do you think of that, Connor? The style. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
exhaust tips, I believe, were
Exhaust
an
tips.
option too.
These, I always like these.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
are really, really nice lights.
Really cool. What's nice, they're inset into the bumper,
Right,
right? Again,
right.
look at the
Right,
style of
right.
these cars. And you, George, you mentioned the exhaust tips.
Yeah.
I always like that they flare out.
Yeah.
They're not
yeah.
just straight. I mean,
No.
again, they put a lot of time and effort into
Yes.
style.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and this here is original too, right?
Yeah, oh,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah.
I used to call
And
it
now,
like-
wait, tell the story on that.
Yeah.
Tony.
Tony,
That's Tony the
tell the
Tiger.
story though. A lot of young
Yeah,
viewers
they don't
wouldn't
know.
what this is.
Esso gas station
Esso.
produced, also promoted that, and that the GTO had a tiger in the tank is what I remember.
Yeah,
Right,
I remember
right.
a little bit
That's
of
what
that.
they-
Now,
called the
didn't
Tiger.
they give
Yeah,
those
yeah.
out promotional, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
they
a
gave 'em out,
promotional
yeah.
handout. Now, is this the fuel?
It
Yep.
sure is.
Yep.
See, it's down there.
So there's your fuel.
Phil, just hidden
That
away.
is- Connor, where you at? You see that?
Look at
You
this.
see where the fuel's hidden at in there?
Yeah. Would you ever know where it was if you
No.
looked? No, you
We
wouldn't.
talked about
No.
this before with the Roadrunner, but what
Not this generation.
this
That's right,
thing
Connor.
is spring loaded, so
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
a
it'll
real
snap back.
pain, really.
Oh, yeah, it'll snap back,
load
knits
it.
it. Yeah.
But let's get to the trunk.
All right.
We want to see in it, but we really want to see all the paperwork he's got on this car is absolutely they have.
Look
on
at this.
car.
All original here. Look at this. And I like this.
Well,
It's all
look
original.
at the chalk marks in the center.
Look at
Oh,
look at
yeah,
the
look
chalk
here.
marks.
That's
Wow,
how
I
you
didn't
know
notice
it's-
that. Look at that.
A lot of guys tell me that that's how you know it's original. And I didn't,
Sure.
I could change it, but it's beat up
No.
a little bit. But I want to
No, don't,
Yeah.
please, don't. No, don't.
Yeah.
Keep it
Yeah,
original.
lead us through it, buddy. Lead us
Yeah.
through it. Miriam, come on in here. Tell
Well,
us about this.
The way it started was the car was delivered, and then the poor kid couldn't drive a manual transmission,
Oh,
so I had to pull it out of the hauler.
Oh, jeez.
And so we got the car and we took it for a little ride, and then I was looking inside, and it had some stuff in here, and I really hadn't gone through anything yet. And then it had this magazine, and I looked at the front of the magazine. It's 40. The GTO turns 40. Okay, it's from Muscle Car Review
Show the
in
viewers.
yeah.
spring of 2004.
A 4, yeah.
And this looks like it's been in here a while.
Yeah.
So I looked at the
Yeah.
cover and I said, oh, that's a 68. And I threw it back in because, you know, the 68, you could tell, look at the lights are in the bumper.
The lights are down.
And see
Yeah,
the
right,
side
right,
marker,
right.
it's just a
See,
Pontiac.
Yeah,
Yeah, show
yeah.
the camera guy that you see this
Right.
different over here. Yeah, see the lights and a
And
little bit
that's the
different.
side markers. A
Same
Pontiac.
style body, and they had the little
But,
louvers there.
You know, a quick look, if you weren't paying attention,
Yeah.
you'd say, wow, this is this car.
Right.
But I just threw it back. So I'm waiting for a good friend of mine, Phil McAfee. He owns McAfee Glass, does auto glass. And I'm waiting for him, and I look at it, and I say, let me go through this. So I start flipping through the page and flipping through. And then
That looks familiar.
oh my God, I said, there's the California plate. That's what really clued me in. I said, that's the same plate I have on the front.
Remember, we showed it earlier in the
Yeah.
video here up front.
Not trashed, not raced, not restored. It's a survivor.
That's
Unbelievable. So this is your actual car
Yeah,
in that
actual
magazine.
car, yeah.
Unbelievable.
And then
Yeah.
I looked over here,
Yeah,
and
Oh,
I
yeah.
see the instant air,
there, yeah, that's
which
a
is an
Phillips
option
tire,
that
yeah.
was added on also.
And
there's
notice
the-
these rub marks on here.
Yeah.
And there's the canister.
And
There it
There it
is,
is.
right here.
The
Same
original.
one.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is very rare by itself.
Yes.
It's expensive, that thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And at the time they did this article, it had an original walnut.
Yeah,
Had
well,
a
Right.
different wheel on it. So
You
there's
change
been
around.
some changes
Yeah.
made,
Right.
but the car still is what
Yeah.
it is.
You can
know?
you can spend $1 million and get these back, you know.
Oh yeah.
Well, the interesting thing is in '69, that the steering wheel, they actually came color coded, so
okay.
they were according to the interior
Yeah,
of the car.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
how we know
Really?
that's original.
That's how
because
we know
it's
it's
green.
original.
Yeah,
Yeah.
green,
Black.
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Show us quickly your other paperwork because
Yeah.
it's just phenomenal. And again, we'll mention it, guys. Any paperwork or information you
This
get
is
on your
phenomenal.
car,
This
keep.
car is beautiful.
But yeah, let's
Yeah,
look down
look at
in
this.
here.
Oh,
Picture
man,
of
look
the
at this.
original keys.
Oh, look at
came
that.
with it. Key ring, and you can see it's riveted from California,
Wow.
Salta, Pontiac.
And you still have that
I
you
do,
don't
but I don't
use.
carry them with me because I
Right.
don't want to lose
Yeah,
them.
I don't
Right.
blame you. I don't blame you.
This
Look
is
at
an
this.
original window sticker if you want to get
Get a
a.
good close
that.
look
It's,
at
it's
that.
pretty clear.
47,
Wow.
almost
It's a lot.
4,700.
Now, I was just going to say that. I mean, these were expensive cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
I give it $5,000.
Okay,
Okay.
that's a week.
A week. How many months? How many years?
How many years? But $1,400 in options was a lot of money.
That's a lot of
Oh,
money.
On a
Wow.
car back.
Well, think about that. That was a quarter of the cost of the car, basically,
Right.
In options.
Right.
Yeah.
And then,
That might be able to see
oh,
it
if you want
better.
See it? See some
Yeah.
of the receipts?
then this, you can tell it's an original.
Look at that.
This is the original
Oh,
agreement
wow.
when he ordered it. He ordered it in November.
We see what he trade. No trade.
He put in
No trade.
put down $750.
Wow.
And he owed him 44.26.
Wow.
Was the total. And you could see some of the options that he checked off.
It was
here.
like $89
This is
a month for
these-
payments.
And this was his original agreement.
Yeah, let me
Oh,
show this real quick because
that.
this was a window sticker also.
Right.
You can see they removed it. But if you think this Pontiac looks great, just wait till you
You
drive
drive
it.
it. I like that.
Isn't that
Yeah,
awesome?
Look at this.
I love it. I
Look at
love
all this is.
it. Now
this
there's
is
the original Protecto
warranty.
plate.
Yep.
Oh, the original
I got mine
Protecto
too for
plate.
my
Yeah.
car right
Yeah,
there.
now tell us what that was.
That's for warranty purposes.
Warranty?
And it's rare that they survive a lot of these
Yeah.
cars.
Right.
Yeah.
They were tossed out.
Yeah.
After the warranty was over, people just throw
Yeah,
them
throw
away.
everything
Sure.
away. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you need it for?
Yeah.
Now this is a copy of the build sheet.
Build sheet. Look at that.
Yeah.
It tells
Here.
everything. A build sheet will tell you everything about the car.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah,
put
explain
in.
that real quick, Steve, just a little bit.
You know, it's like whatever option went on this car when it went down the line, they would look at the sheet and then put it on.
So it would be in the car, and as it went down,
Yeah,
they'd look
yeah,
at it.
they look
and
at
add
it.
or
Look at
whatever.
air conditioning was
Yeah.
added. This, that, AM radio.
Right.
So it didn't get an AM.
And
FM,
it's got
it
the
didn't-
serial number and all that.
Right, serial
and all
number,
the
make,
information.
model,
Now,
where it
there's
came
the
from.
original envelope the keys came in.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so
Look at
cool.
that.
Look at this,
You
too.
know, and that hung on the
Yeah, on the-
column.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Geez, you got
That was the
everything.
First year for that now in a gen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's right. That's
oh,
right.
that's
That's right.
right.
That's right.
68, they were in the dash.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
So the first year on the column.
Right.
Right.
So
And
this is cool.
This is a little list of the original owners and the options,
nice.
and he did his own little homework as to when he was buying
That
it.
is so he was doing this when he was buying it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine. Okay.
That is unbelievable.
Budget. Wasn't a budget like?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, budget. Okay.
Not at that
You don't
cost.
see all that. All stuff goes out the window.
This is some production numbers that he put together, you know, and different things. And this was the original guy's registration. He brought it in 12/4/68.
Wow.
and some different things he bought at the dealership. And
Right. So it was a
Just-
69, but he bought it in December
he,
68.
he ordered
Yeah.
it in
Ordered
November, and then he
Okay.
got it in December.
For
You can
68.
believe that. Just a month later, he gets the car.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And back then they built it, right? He ordered it and they
They
built it for him.
Yeah,
Right.
they built it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is just different paperwork, you know,
Yeah.
that we have.
Cool.
With the car. And what we were able to do.
Look at
was-
this. Their registration.
Yeah, different registrations and provenance and.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
look at
that.
the letter. Oh, that's cool, that's cool.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, wow.
Very cool.
Hey, before we move on, I want to show. Connor, do you know what this is? Come on over here. I want to show Connor this. Come here, Connor. Do you know what this is? You ever seen one?
No.
He's never seen a jack.
A bumper jack.
A bumper jack. The
Yeah.
bumper jack goes here. And
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
this is why we're trying to get the youth to get into this. If they want to start restoring
And
cars,
this is
work on
Right.
cars.
windows, but then
Look
a
at
lot of
this.
the old ones have crank windows, right? Where you have to
Yeah.
crank the window.
Yeah,
Now
crank
there's
All
windows.
more
right.
provenance. What
So-
came with this also is a log that the original owner started.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, and there's the VIN, and I think he started at 19 miles. Every time he filled it, changed the oil,
Unbelievable.
Oh, Jesus.
all the services.
Now, are you still keeping that?
I haven't started yet. Marion's gonna help me with that.
We have
Yeah.
we've been keeping track of it.
This is what you
Have we
call a
put it in the
spreadsheet
book?
back
Not
then.
yet.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah,
That was a spreadsheet.
and this is all previous owners.
Right.
Yeah.
One
Okay.
owner.
That's really
Wow.
cool they did this.
All right.
One owner, Grant, owned it
Yeah.
4 times. And
Oh, that's
Four
right. I want,
times.
just say that again. One owner, there's been
Owned
like
it.
6
Yeah.
owners,
Yeah.
The
and
second
one owner
Grant from California.
bought it 4 different
Four
times. So he
times.
sold it, bought it
Yeah.
back, sold it,
Back
bought it
and
back.
forth,
And,
back and
and he
forth.
called you guys to buy it. Did I hear that right?
Well, he called us to talk about the car.
Oh, okay.
The way it started is I went to this car show. I was helping them out. They needed some help. Did one of their first shows, and that's the Pontiac Oakland GMC International Club. It's the
Okay.
POCI, and it's all Pontiacs. They have about 140
Okay.
members.
Okay.
So while we're at the car show, I asked the president of the club, I said, do you have someone who's really familiar with 69s that would critique our car?
Yeah.
I want him to tell me what's right, what's wrong. Well, Kevin Guido,
Yeah, I know Kevin Guido.
wonderful man.
Yeah, I know.
Nice guy.
You know all the Guidos.
I know. I know. No, he's got a 72 Pontiac. He's had a couple judges and all
Very,
that. Yeah.
very familiar.
Yes, he is.
So
Yeah.
he critiqued everything. It's all
Yeah.
original radio, this, that. He says, this is fantastic. Later on, he called me and he says, I have someone, if it's okay, I'll give him your number. He's the second owner of the car. We'd like to talk to
Wow.
you.
Yeah.
And that's how we
Oh,
met.
but okay.
Well,
And
guys,
he
we're
wrote
running
it.
Yeah,
out
we're
of
getting-
time
yeah,
here.
yeah.
I mean, we could go all day on this car. What a beautiful car.
Thank you.
I mean,
Gorgeous. I love it, just the way it is.
unbelievable, guys. You're so blessed. This is
What do you
just
get, like
gorgeous.
10 miles a gallon? When you flip
Yeah,
the air on, it
yeah,
goes
what
down to
do
8
you
miles a
get?
gallon? Or
Depends on how far you push
And
the
then
Yeah.
he's driving.
yeah, whoever's driving.
Who's
Yeah, yeah,
driving?
yeah. Whenever he's driving, when he gets less mileage.
Yeah. Well, this is it, Steve. We're
I
out of
know.
time on
This
this
is
one.
it.
Again, a beautiful car. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm
and
Chip.
thanks. I'm Steve.
I'm Marion.
I'm Connor.
George.
And this
This
is Chip's Garage.
Thank
Okay, we're going to look at the motor real quick on this, guys.
Mhm.
We spent a lot of time in the Providence, but George,
Yeah.
tell us, this is unbelievable what's going
Beautiful.
on here.
It's basically a stock Pontiac 400. A lot of the clamps and hoses,
Yeah,
and
all
we
that
try,
here.
to maintain all of the correctness in it.
350 horsepower.
350,
50 horse.
400, 350 horse,
Gotcha.
and no real goodies in it. Just everything stock.
Right.
And one of the options that's been installed in the car is this right here. And initially, I didn't know what it was, so I thought it was pollution control because it's a
Yeah,
California car, and found out no, it isn't. This is actually a special option that has to do with that canister that's in the back.
Never,
inflate the
never, ever seen
It
one.
uses the vacuum
Never
of the
seen one.
motor. Paul had
Yeah,
it right.
Yeah.
It uses the vacuum of the motor, and it'll pump up to 32 psi. And if
I've
you have
never
a flat or
seen one.
your tires.
at all.
Unbelievable. I haven't
That's got to
neither.
be a so super rare option.
It is, and I do have in one of the
Wow.
brochures. It shows that option.
Unbelievable.
That's
Yeah.
that's.
I've never seen
it's,
it
It's
either.
amazing.
Very
Hey,
rare.
Turns it into a run.
Yeah.
we're getting
Yeah.
some really.
Oh, I know. This
Good
is
stuff there,
hey, let's
yeah.
point out some quick stuff. A dual snorkel hood
Yep,
scoop,
yep.
very, very cool. AC,
AC.
as you can see, and everything was bigger back then. One of the things I like to always point out is the engine color. If you look at the block there, very unique to Pontiac, and that's the color they made
Hey,
their motors
instead of
back
the
then.
hood light, they put it down there.
Oh yeah, look
Yeah.
here.
That was different. Usually it's
Look at
right
there.
here.
Yeah.
It's right here, but they put it down there. That's
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
look at the button in the center of the hood.
Oh yeah, yeah, right there in the button. Yeah. Yeah. Voltage regulators back there instead of up here.
See this?
Yeah.
button?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shuts the
but
light
this-
off, right?
This,
Yeah.
a lot of viewers are really going to like.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Pumps the tires up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a beautiful car.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for bringing it. See you later.
See you guys.
All
Thank
right,
you,
take care.
George, Miriam.
Thanks.
Beautiful car.